If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. What's up guys, it's Fifa Chief here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have for you some more insane investments that could help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 22. Now if you are enjoying the content or you are new around here, I ask that you guys do please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it and it helps me out a ton. And then make sure to check out all the links in the description, like Twitch for all my daily live streams, Discord for all sorts of trading advice and investments, and all the other links down there as well. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump right into these investments. So right away, we're just going to get into what exactly we're going to be looking at with these investments, which is we're going to be looking at these CONMEBOL, Sudamericana, and Libertadores cards. Now, they don't have Libertadores as a card type in here, which doesn't really make any sense, but the reason we're going to be looking at these, you might be wondering, is these cards go for nothing. Why would anyone ever buy these? Now, these are super cheap right now because there's just no demand. It's just a bunch of random bronze and silver cards that don't really have any purpose in the game. However, what we're going to start seeing soon is what we call League SBCs, for those of you that are new to FIFA, where basically they release these sets of squad building challenges for every single league that where you basically just submit teams of players and get a bunch of packs back. And they've always done League SBCs for Sudamericana and Libertadores. So basically, when those League SBCs come out, people are going to want to complete those and get the pack rewards within the SBCs. So these Sudamericana cards right now that are 200 and these Libertadores cards right now that are 200 are going to shoot up in price like they did in years past. Last year, if you were following me, you'll remember I went all in on Libertadores cards at one point and made about 850K off of it just because I literally just loaded up on these. And then the SBC came out like a week later. Now, when it comes to the difference between these two, typically the Libertadores are the ones that are harder to obtain and therefore rise more. They become more expensive. So when you're picking these up, I typically just go club stock a bunch of them. If you're picking between one, I would go for these Libertadores cards, which are the ones that have kind of like the rare design, not the common one. Now, what I want to show you is I kind of want to go to FIFA 21 on Footbin here and just kind of like show you some random cards in here. For example, some Libertadores cards and what their rises were like throughout the year. So if we go pick this 60 rated Libertadores CDM here that we're looking at, just a random guy that's probably 200 coins on the market on FIFA 22 right now. If we go take a look throughout the year, so we go to the beginning of the year here, this guy is 400, 500. He goes for nothing, basically. If we go to 3 months here, there's times where this guy's 350, he's 400, all that. And then I'd imagine right here is where the League SBC came out. He jumps from 500 to 2,000 coins in basically no time. That makes sense because League SBCs were coming out on Mondays a lot. You can see he jumps 1,500 coins there. I'd imagine right here is where the League SBC went away because he dropped from 1,400 to 300, and then he starts rising back up to about 1,000 coins here. And this happens throughout the year because last year they would release League SBCs, then they would go away. They'd release them, then they'd go away. And it would be this continuous cycle of this. And another reason these guys go up is when it comes to icon swaps, because basically with icon swaps, if you guys are new to FIFA, basically what they do is they'll release a bunch of objectives over here and you need to like play games with certain squads. And when you play those games with the certain squads, for example, maybe they'd ask you to play it with a full Libertadores team, you unlock these tokens that can get you big rewards. So when a Libertadores objective comes out, those cards go up a ton. So basically what I'm saying is it is just at the point where these guys are literally at their minimum price possible. They cannot go lower, their discard price. And there's just no reason to not pick these up right now. If you've got a bunch of coins sitting around, there's no point on sitting on coins and not doing anything with it. So you might as well just club stock these cards for minimum price and try to make some coins off of it. And if you just go sit on a bunch of these, like right now I have 500K and we're frozen there. We'll go back to Footbin here while I'm loading back in. There is quite literally just no point in sitting on liquid coins when you could be investing in something. Now, if we go take a look here at some Suda Americana cards, let's go to like page 27 here, just a random 55 rated right back. Let's see what happened with his price last year. Again, he's 200, he's 200, he's 300. Bang, he's 4,000 coins, he's 1,700, he's 1,000. When these things come out, look right here. He goes up to 1,000 there. When these things come out, these guys see some crazy jumps, and it's not like they're gonna stay this cheap for this long on the market. And when you can pick up cards like this that are guaranteed going to have some value at this point in the year, it's 100% worth picking them up. And then this is FIFA 22 prices. You can just see all these Libertadores cards that go for 200 coins a piece. Like, we might as well just load up on all of these. At some point, they're going to go to 1,000 coins and just sell them all for crazy profit. There is just absolutely no reason to not buy these if you've just got a bunch of coins sitting around. There's absolutely no reason to just be sitting on liquid coins and not doing anything with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through personally and just go pick up as many of these as possible as I can for 150 on bid. All these Libertadores cards, I'm going to just load my club up with these. Suda Americana cards as well. Why not? Just go pick them up for 150, store them in the club, and hold on to them. There's just no reason not to at the moment. And it's one of those things I talk about on stream a lot, is that you should be buying when there's no reason to buy cards. Invest when there's no reason to invest, because that's when these cards are going to be at their cheapest. That's when you're going to get the best deals on these, is when there's absolutely no reason to buy these. They're dirt cheap. That's when we find our coins, which is why I absolutely love this right now, because it's not something that a lot of people are going to be doing. And you can just pick these cards up for discard value, which you literally can't lose coins on. So it's just like, it's a win-win. It can't go wrong. You're picking up these cards that are 100% going to have value at some point. So, I mean, if you're sitting on coins, you should be investing in something. And this is just like a really reliable thing to go to that, again, you can't lose coins on. So there's no reason to not go for it. And again, as mentioned, these Libertadores cards are going to be better. They're just going to be better overall in terms of being able to get coins. But the Sudamericana cards will rise as well, just not as good as the Libertadores if we see the same SBCs that we saw last year. And when it comes to when to sell, is what I hear on a lot of investments like this. The comments is just full of when to sell these cards. Whenever the SBC comes out, or whenever the objective that comes out that makes these rise, that's when you're gonna go sell these. I mean, it's as simple as that. Whenever they rise in price, you go sell them. I can't tell you when that objective or SBC is going to be. I just know at some point it's going to come, and these cards are too cheap. So there's no reason to sit here and watch these expire for nothing and not be picking them up. So that's kind of my idea with this investment, and why I think it's a great move at the moment to go pick these cards up. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.